Hey everybody, let's talk philosophy as I take out the trash. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I was sent a photo by one of my oldest friends, my wife and I, our oldest friend together, and she had found it while she was moving, and it was a photo showing she and my wife when we were young things in 1989. And my wife and I had a great time over the weekend looking at the photo, and we dug out other photos, and we had a music fest listening to the music of the 80s together on the computer one evening. It was great. Brought back a lot of stuff. And one of the things that happened was, here's the photo. Well, you take a look at the photo while I put the trash in the trash place. Here you go. Here's the photo. That out taken care of. Isn't that a nice photo? It's my wife up there on the roof and her best friend Yasuyo at the time. We were out on a great surfing expedition that day, teaching the gals to surf with that big longboard with my friends as well. Anyway, while I was, like I said, receiving that photo caused us to enjoy an entire nice couple of days of reminiscing. One of the things that happened was I stumbled across a journal. And not my journal. When it was a journal, a very precious thing to me that I kind of accidentally happenstance across every couple of years. It was my father's journal. He's been gone almost 20 years now. And his journal, he was a very very interesting man. Oh, here's a photo of my dad right here. Here you go. While I get my book out of my pocket, I'll show you my photo of my dad. This is Grizzly. It's one of my favorite pictures of him. Don't have too many. We lost just about everything, all of our photos in a big fire years ago. So we only have a few photos of anything. Anyway, I found this book of his that after he died, I stumbled across it, and he had recorded a few months worth of his thoughts, including some thoughts right up to before he died. It was interesting that he was beginning to record stuff. But the thing was, although he was a very thoughtful man, although he pondered the universe and wondered about big things in life and fascinating things, he never shared much about his philosophies or his religion. Well, I know pretty much he didn't have any religion, but he didn't pen down what he really thought of the big picture. So my brother and I are basically left to trying to piece together what he thought based on observations that he said and observations that he shared and discussions that we had with him. And that led me to do what I'm going to do right now. I actually started earlier this morning. I get up very early every morning. I decided, for the sake of my daughter, I penned down my philosophy. I'm 47 years old. I guess it's time for me to write down a few simple words and share it so if something happens, so when the time comes and I'm gone and Emily's reminiscing and wondering about the past, she have more than just the ramblings of Papa on YouTube. She'll actually have something that is basically my thoughts on the world. So I penned it down this morning. It's a simple paragraph or so worth of words, and I've called it, see, dig it out of this book. This is a book I always keep in my pocket, even though I've got the iPhone, and it's really handy to record thoughts. I think it's also important to keep a book with paper handy to record things, because it's in a sense more permanent. And here's my jangled mess of words, and I'm calling this, my philosophy is called the quest for original thought. And by original thought, I don't mean the first thought, I mean unique thought. And here we go, here's my philosophy in a paragraph. Me. The quest for original thought. We were first elements, then molecules and compounds, organic chemicals, and finally, life. We have no invisible depth, no soul, or any transcendent purpose. Success is defined as survival, and our children gain our best practices through inherited emotion. Reaction is better applied with the moderating force of conscious, and the original thought remains an elusive dream. Just a couple of definition words there. Conscious, by conscious, I'm not talking about conscience, even though I said that. What I meant was conscious, and I'm talking about your consciousness. You're actually being aware and cognizant of the world around you. And so just a couple of simple ideas there, thrown out. There you go. basically it builds from a lot of the things that I've shared on this channel already, and I'm going to try and elaborate on it more on my blog. I'll probably make a blog page to describe this, write it out, and pop this video on and put some supporting stuff. And again, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. This is just for Emily. I'm making this for Emily so that she'll have something to reflect on after I'm long gone, and she runs across a photo that reminds her of her old Papa. She can look back and if she wonders, what did Papa think of the world? Now she knows. There we go. At least for now. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. See you all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.